Sorry about all the issues. It's been 2 days since I was originally going to do this, and it just took forever to get the load order properly where it would actually load the game. I still don't know if us playing through it's going to cause any issues. But, yeah, so I think I got it working properly. We'll find out. And I have a lot of surprises in store. But yeah, we're gonna go through story here. If it'll load this time. It took forever to get the load order right, and I had to replace some mods with others. If this works properly, I'll stream what mods I'm actually using in case anyone wants to use it. But we're going to be able to customize a lot of things we couldn't before. A few of these things I believe should be included in the game, but they're not. I also have a lot of Creation Club stuff loaded as well, so we're going to have some fun.
War never changes.
But we're going Minutemen all the way on this one, folks. We're going to take back the Commonwealth.
My great-great-grandfather, serving in the army, wondered when he'd get to go home to his wife and the son he'd
I also love how in this opening, unlike the rest of them, they're using actual real-world stuff here mixed in with
World War II.
A lot of CGI.
Atomic bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. The world awaited Armageddon. Instead, something miraculous happened. We began to use atomic energy not as a weapon, but as a nearly limitless source of power. People enjoyed luxuries once thought the realm of science fiction. Domestic robots, fusion-powered cars.
It's amazing to think how just a few twists and changes in history we could have actually ended up like this. I feel like we would have probably gone the same route and used up resources and ended up fighting over them as well.
Shortages of every major resource. The entire world unraveled.
But we're going to be leaning heavily on the background of our character being ex-military. And we're going to take the Minutemen and we're going to shape them up into a proper militant army.
We stand on the brink of total war. And I am afraid.
Because I always believed that the Minutemen were just too sloppy. If we were really the general and we were really in an army, then we should have shaped them boys up proper. And the fact that we had all those settlements and none of them actually had people that would join the Minutemen militia and actually march through the waste was kind of stupid to me. So with this, we're actually going to make the Minutemen the military that they should have been, with an ex-military personnel leading them as their general.
Absolutely. Now get ready and stop hogging the mirror.
Right.
I'm probably just going to pick one of the presets for the wife. Let's see what we got here. I ain't going to spend a lot of time in customizing our character. So I'll probably just pick a preset and make a few gradual changes here.
I love that face.
Let's see, we're going to take out all the blemishes because I never really like them. They don't make it look good. Going to keep the sun scorched look. Drop the creases. Drop the pocketed face.
Looking good, if I do say so myself.
Now, we were in a war. I never understood why he didn't have any scars. But with us being an actual war hero, we're going to have a few. Let's see. I don't want anything too serious or big, but we want to make it look like we actually survived hell. Yeah, that kind of goes right on it right there. That'll work.
There's my strapping husband.
Now, we were an army, but we're not anymore, so let's add just a little bit of weight to us, not much. And we'll make a few changes to our face and call it quits. The one thing I wish this game had was more hairstyles. Seems like they never have enough hairstyles in Fallout. Let's go with casual
Did I mention how
Kempt.
much I love that new haircut?
Go with a warm black.
What do you think, hon? Roguishly handsome or handsomely roguish?
Let's go with alert. We'll stick with the light gray eyes. I think everything else works. We don't got to get too crazy with it.
Hey, my
And let's
turn,
pick
big
what we
guy.
want our wife to look like. I'm kind of partial to that one. That'll do. We ain't even really got to switch anything. We'll just stick with that. And we'll call it quits there. We got baby Sean in here. He's gonna grow up to rule the world. Or at least one corner of it.
Ah, good morning, sir. Your coffee.
Grognak the Barbarian and the Jungle of the Bat Babies. My favorite.
To perfection. And today's newspaper just delivered.
Wouldn't it be nice if we had one of these to keep the house clean and tidy?
More of the same.
I gotta remember how to do everything now. Okay.
Ah, sounds like someone made a sticky. I shall attend to young Sean.
You know, I
Normally
was
I'd be
never
running
surprised
the
that
the
Codsworth's
quick
really good with
start
you.
for this, but
Wow.
figure some
Hey,
people watching might
glad
never
a
have
girl
seen
like
it
me ever
before,
gets you
so we'll
nothing,
let
huh?
them watch the opening as well. Figured this game was fitting considering the election going on right now. And how everyone's viewing it as the end of the world. They act like we've never had to choose between two shitty presidents before. The world will go on. Don't matter who wins.
Can you get that? It's probably that salesman. He comes
This
to
guy
get
always
your
looked like Inspector Gadget to me.
Good morning. Vault-Tec calling.
Good morning.
Isn't it? Just
Not
look at
for
that
long.
sky out there. You can't begin to know how happy I am to finally speak with you. I've been trying for days.
A lot of people
It's a
think
matter
that
of utmost urgency, I assure
Vault-Tec
you.
started the war.
What's so important?
Why, nothing less than your entire
And so if
future.
you actually listen to the way he
haven't noticed
talks about
something,
certain
this
things, he kind of
country has
gives it
gone
away
to
that he's,
heck in a handbasket.
we have to be ready to go,
If you'll excuse
like,
my language. The
immediately.
big kaboom is... it's inevitable, I'm afraid. And coming sooner than you may think. If you catch my meaning.
See?
Now, I know
Stuff
you're a busy
like that
fellow,
makes
so
you
I
think
won't
he's
take up much of your time.
in on it,
Time
knows.
being a precious commodity. I'm here today to tell you that because of your family service to our country,
I feel like he
you
needs a
have
monkey
been
sitting around
pre-selected
somewhere
for
nearby
entrance
getting into mischief.
into the local vault. Vault 111.
Yeah, I'm a 101 guy myself.
But there's room for my entire family, right?
Of course, of course. Minus your robot.
Never liked how they simplified the conversation in this either. Unfortunately, there's no mod to actually do it on console, but there is on PC.
Event of total atomic annihilation. Won't take but a moment.
There's a really impressive mod going on about on PC
Now I can't wait for the
where they're actually trying to completely recreate the first
That's
game.
the spirit. Now, let's see.
And another one where they're trying to recreate New Vegas. Now, as you see, there is a little difference here. I have more points than usual. This is one of those mods that gives us 12 extra points at the start and 3 perks right off the bat. And I will show you those perks later. But we can actually make ourselves pretty freaking even here. With this. Which is actually really handy. I always thought that it just didn't give you enough. I mean, if you want to be a jack of all trades, you kind of sort of need that right there. Let's see. Definitely want 7 in strength. We were a soldier. Our endurance would be higher than the average man, too. Want a good intelligence, and our agility would be high as well. And we could drop our critical down 1 and actually give us a little more perception as well. And that looks about to be about an average soldier. Let's see, what's a good name? Trying to remember one that actually shows up on there.
Well, how about still?
I don't think that actually shows up on there, hon.
Oh.
Let me actually look that up real quick. I should have thought of this beforehand. Always so ill prepared. Won't take but just a second. Let's see, we'll just throw one down there. Up for the load. Come on, load. There we go. Scrolling down to something that'll work. Anyone got any ideas?
Well, you could always do right.
You know what? I'll use my my father's last name. I know that one works on here. That'll work. My father's last name and my grandfather's first name. All right.
Wonderful. That's everything. I'm just gonna walk this over to the vault. Congratulations on being prepared for the future.
Thanks again.
Hey,
I feel
it's
so
nice of
bad
you.
for how that guy ends
It's
up.
worth a little paperwork, right?
For you and Sean, no price is too high.
Good answer.
I have my moments.
Mr. Bennett, Sean
There we go.
has been changed, but he absolutely refuses to calm down.
And see, there are certain names that Codsworth will actually say.
Maternal affection seem to be so good at.
You heard Codsworth.
There's another theory going around that says that our character actually owned dog meat. And in New Vegas, we actually find a doghouse that has a bunch of scientific equipment in it, and if you look on the side, there is a scientific equation that, and this has a real world link to it, that a Nazi scientist was working on that was considered to be an elixir of immortality.
How's my little guy? Much better now, huh?
So the theory goes
Listen,
that
after breakfast, I was thinking we could
dog
have
meat,
breakfast.
due to the radiation fallout,
Yeah, sounds like fun.
became hyper intelligent
Come and see this.
Codsworth?
and created that formula to live forever, and that's how we get a dog meat in every single Fallout game. And in this one, he cannot die. He will just go down on one knee and sit there for a while.
Followed by flashes, blinding flashes, sounds of explosions. We're trying to get confirmation.
A few people have took it to the next level and actually made a gun that will fire dog meat at the enemy,
We do have coming in.
which is kind of hilarious.
Confirmed reports, I repeat, confirmed reports of nuclear detonations in New York and Pennsylvania.
And if you listen to the voice actor here, that's actually Ron Perlman.
Oh my god.
We need to get to the vault.
Oh, it's time to go, people.
Residents of Sanctuary Hills, if you are registered, evacuate Vault 111 immediately.
And if you try to go past any of this area, you'll actually get nuked. So, y'all better pick up that suitcase and move. Where's Nora? Will you come on, woman? I realize I'm a soldier, but damn, girl, let's go.
That's absurd! I am
Not on the list. You don't get in.
I'm going in. You can't stop me. Okay. I'm reporting this!
If you're in the we need to get in. We're on the list.
Infant, adult male, adult female. Okay, go ahead.
Thank you.
Good
They
luck.
don't even ask for a name.
Come on.
What's gonna
And they
happen to
got
those
that
people
list
outside
mighty
the gate?
freaking quick, didn't they?
Now keep
Considering we
moving.
just filled it out.
Step on the platform in the center.
Almost there. We're gonna be okay. I love you. Both of you.
We love you too. Oh my god!
And this right here, we should be super irradiated after this.
Oh god!
Because we technically caught the shockwave off of that, so there was definitely some nuclear fallout coming down, nuclear ash raining down on us as that thing closed. So I don't understand why we didn't go through scrubbers and everything.
We did it. We made it. We're away.
Everyone please step off the elevator and proceed up the stairs in an orderly fashion.
No need to worry, folks. We'll get everyone situated in your new home.
Oh, you guys are a bunch of
Vault
assholes.
111. A better future underground.
Yeah.
Yes, up the stairs.
And this is the first Fallout game as that we play a character that was around before the bombs fell.
Good. Step over to the table, take a seat. Just step over to the table.
It's down the hallway right
Thanks. What now?
there. Just follow the doctor here. He'll show you where to go.
All right, you.
I don't know how these people didn't realize something was up.
See? This is our new home.
Oh, you're gonna love everything we have. This is one of our most advanced facilities. Not that the others aren't great, mind
How
you.
long do you
Vault
think
Tech
we'll
was
be
a
down?
bunch of assholes.
Oh, we'll be going over.
They did
all
some
that
horrible things to
orientation.
people, including making one vault where there was only one guy in there and a big box of puppets. Another one where it was one guy and like 99 females, and they reversed it where there was 99 males and one female.
Just step in.
One where they just repetitively cloned a guy.
Who's my little guy? I'm not going far. I'll just be over there.
One where they slowly played
There he is. See?
a definite subsonic tone
Just step
that
inside.
drove people insane. It's just they did some horrible things to people, man.
The pod will decontaminate and depressurize you before we head deeper in the vault. Just relax.
Time for a whole new life.
Resident secure.
Now, what's coming up, there is a chance for us to get a game-breaking glitch here.
Procedure complete.
There's a chance that when we get unfrozen, not the first time, but the second time, the door will not open and we can do nothing. So that'll be the first hurdle we pass. And if we pass that one, then we can keep going and worry about the second one. And that would be getting Garvey and the gang and actually being able to spawn the raiders outside when we get in the power armor. And if that one goes through, then we have to safely get everyone to the town. And those are the only 3 early issues I know of that will block the story for us. And I never noticed something until I actually watched the playthrough that Absro from Neebs Gaming did. But Kellogg looks dead on for Jason Statham. And ever since he said it and I saw it, I can't unsee it. And I can't unhear Absro screaming, Jason Statham stole my baby boy. And it cracks me up every time. But he does. He looks like Jason Statham. If we can get out of this thing, I will actually show you the second mod that we're going to come across. And it is another good one. And will it actually open on us? There it goes. We have opened. Alright. That is the first hurdle down, which means I done all that right.
Come on, come on, come on. Oh, God!
Sadly, our wife didn't make it.
I'll find who did this.
But our son's out there somewhere.
I promise.
And we have to do what she would want us to do and go find our boy. So to start with, let's get all this, because we're going to need some materials. I hate those things. Our first stim pack. Go through here. Obviously get that.
Giant roaches?
And our first mod's going to be in there that we're going to find. If you can't tell, there are several more containers than there usually are in there. Let's start by grabbing whatever we can out of here. We don't really need the ceramics. Are gonna grab that holotape out of here though. And I will show you the first mod on this list. Around here somewhere if it's actually going to work. And apparently it did not work. That is sad. There is a mod that I wanted to do that it adds more crates in here and you can access those crates, and it's got stuff that would actually be in a vault. But sadly it apparently did not work on this playthrough, so not much we can do about that. Unless I'm not looking at the right ones, and I don't think that's the case. Yep, it just did not work, that's all. Oh well. This is one of the few areas where you can actually get purified water like that. We'll just take those.
What happened here? Where is everyone?
10mm, that. Those glasses. There's actually a trick you can do with this. It's well known, but some people might not know it. You can come back with dog meat in here and tell him to fetch that, and he will reach in there and get you it and the ammo for it, which is insanely helpful, because you can get a really strong weapon that early in the game. Only downside is that it's going to be a pain to actually find ammo for it, so you actually have to be careful with what you got. But I tend to use that to deal with Kellogg early on. I think I got everything in here. Yep. Oh wait, no I did not. Oh, stem packs this time, no actual bobby pins. Unfortunate. And you can't really get out of there without coming to the terminal. So, come over here. And we open the evacuation tunnel. That's these boys. I love the 10mm early on. It is so accurate early game. Sucker right here is your best friend early game. And you can mod it so quickly too. And as disgusting as it sounds, we won't go hungry for a while because we got all this roach meat. And that's coming from someone who absolutely hates roaches in real life. I sadly have a rather extreme phobia of them. Sit down. I don't know if you notice in this, but I'm finding a few more jumpsuits than we normally would. That is another mod. And we are going to be able to upgrade these suits as well. And I have a mod on here which we can actually change the coloring and what's actually on them as well. We'll pick up the Pit Boy. One thing I wish they had on here as a mod is one of my favorite mods for PC. And that would be the Pit Boy 1000. It is the old school one that was just kind of it was a tablet version of this, but it wasn't like tablets we have today. It was basically this without the wrist mount, and your character would actually put it in their back pocket when not using it, so it wouldn't interfere with your clothing. But as you can see, this one starts us with Action Boy, Commando, and Medic. You know, 3 things that you would think an actual soldier would have. So we don't start without any skills that we obviously should have as soldiers in the military. And this actually starts us with a lot of good stuff as well. So we got a 5 damage, we got a 5 electric resistance, 10 red resistance with that. I think we might use the utility jumpsuit for right now though. Just for right now. And we picked up 14 rad roach meat and 6 stim packs. We would have all this scrap. But cannot remember. I think there's some stuff down here, but I can never remember. I know there was in the... Yeah, no. That's the... I apologize. That would be down here because of the deals. Not DLC, but the mods. So let's go ahead and get out of here. Gonna stand right here. And this is the old school jumpsuits. Which I actually really like. And here's one more hurdle that I forgot to mention. There's a chance that the doors will not open and we will glitch out. So let's hope that doesn't happen here and that I just didn't just waste 40 minutes of your life. We're going to keep everything the way it is and exit the vault. And I am going to quick save right here just in case. That way hopefully I can fix any issues and we can come back in should it not work. And we're out. And you're going to see a lot of stuff pop up for Creation Club DLC. And we can go get us a husky too. Let's go into Good Springs. Or not Good Springs, Sanctuary Hills. And that will be our third hurdle. And that will be if Codsworth will actually go seek out the bloatflies. That's another one that could sometimes mess up. But I'm hoping that won't be an issue. As that one usually stems from modding Sanctuary Hills itself. So hopefully that won't cause any problems. Let's roll it and see what we got. Summer shorts, blech. I guess we could try it on, see how it looks. Anything's better than this vault suit. And we already have one of our Creation Club things here, and that would be our military backpack. And oh god, no. That just doesn't even look like something a man should wear. And we're just gonna drop that there. That ain't even worth keeping, and we're gonna go back to our vault suit. But yeah, these backpacks are really handy, and I highly recommend them from the Creation Club. They don't cost that much, and there's actually a mod that lets you add ballistic weave and other things to them as well, and it actually increases your carry weight, which is nice. As you can see, we go from 270 to 345, which is not bad. But let's go see Codsworth. Hello. But you don't have lungs.
My God, they did it. Those bastards really did it.
And that's a reference right there to the original Planet of the Apes, where Charlton Heston hit his knees at the end.
She's in a better place.
Sir, these things you're saying, these terrible things, I believe you need a distraction. Yes, a distraction to calm this dire mood. It's been ages since we've had a proper family activity. Checkers, or perhaps charades.
Charades.
So love that game. Is the lad with you?
Sean's been kidnapped. But I'm going to find him. I'm going to get my son back.
It's worse than I thought. You're suffering from hunger-induced paranoia.
Lovely.
Not eating properly for 200 years will do that, I'm afraid.
200 years? What? Are you?
A bit over 210, actually, sir. Oh, give your tail a little. For the Earth's rotation and some minor dings to the old chronometer. That means you're 2 centuries late for dinner. Perhaps I can whip you up a snack? You must be famished.
You have no idea.
Codsworth, you're acting a little bit weird. What's wrong?
Oh, sir, it's been just horrible. 2 centuries with no one to talk to, no one to serve.
That's got to be maddening even for a robot.
Years trying to keep the floors waxed.
I actually feel really bad for Codsworth.
Nothing. And don't get me started about the futility of dusting a collapsed house. And the car. How do you
I feel really horrible for him.
What do you know, Codsworth?
I'm afraid I don't know anything, sir. The bombs came and all of you left in such a hurry. I thought for certain you and your family were dead.
What the?
I did find this hollow.
Why did it stop?
I believe the missus was going to present it to you as a surprise. But then, oh, everything happened.
Thank you, Codsworth.
You're welcome. Now, enough feeling sorry for myself. Shall we search the neighborhood together? The missus and young Sean may turn up yet.
All right. Lead the way.
Or is he actually gonna go? Alright, that's hurdle number 3 out the way. We don't actually have to waste any ammo. Codsworth will kill all these little sons of guns.
Wait. My senses are picking up movement in another house. Follow me. Picking up hostile light sign. Not this time.
Go get him, Codsworth. That is some nasty, gnarly stuff there, man. Let's see. Green dress. We can do something with that. Probably sell it. Don't know if there's really anything else in here. There is that, though. See if we can unlock it. There we go. What we got? That's some pre-war money. That'll come in handy. Yeah, I got that. Okay.
Codsworth.
Mr. Bennett, the missus and young Sean, they aren't here.
Sean's out there, Codsworth. I need to find him.
What about Concord, sir? Plenty of people there. Last I checked, they only pummeled me with sticks a few times before I had to run.
Only a few, huh? Okay.
Thanks for your help, Codsworth.
Good luck, sir. You'll find young Sean. I know you will. I shall remain here.
Alright. So there's a few things to check out around here where you can get some useful stuff. And maybe we'll come across, if we're lucky, another part of those mods that I have. Grab that cap stash. Don't gotta have that out. Let's see here. Nope. Why do I keep pulling that out? Oh, goody. 200-year-old pork and beans for dinner. Yum. It's not disgusting at all. Oh, there's one of our Creation Club mods.
That's it.
There we go. Alright, let's move on. Scrounge around in our home, get that Grognak book. Mr. Handy Fuel. Why there's an alarm clock in our dryer, I'll never know. Somebody must have been up to some weird stuff since we've been gone. And right down here is something we want. And we can increase that luck back up to 5.
I'm coming, buddy.
Now, let's go clear out these other few areas. And we can get this place prepped for when the new guys move in. And get us a little base of operations going here. Now, initially where I like to build is, I like to build their base here, and I like to set myself up at Red Rocket. And why do I keep pulling that gun out? Getting trigger happy here and a little bit antsy. Little bugger. Oh, we got one more. Never underestimate a good pistol whip. Saved my butt more than once. Let's see what's in here, shall we? Oh, well, that was easy.
Nice.
Oh, we got a clean black suit out of that. Another 10mm. Now, this right here, I've made the mistake more than once of not breaking this stuff down. Let's see what we got here. SURE. So it's definitely the E. It's not able. Code? Huh. Let's see. Looking for any more. There's one. Really? It didn't connect to that one? That's weird. That it? Yeah, we best back out and do it again. We don't want to lock out of the computer. Okay, it's not long. Okay, slow. So let's go ahead and do that. Remove as many duds as we can. There's one. Oh, that one actually had a try reset. There we go. I think that's it for stuff. So slow has one. Okay, so it's S, I think. Yeah. Seek then? That's it. We're doing that to get that experience early on. Because every little bit helps, and I finally broke my pick.
Got it.
There we go. Some more pre-war money. Always helpful. I know there's one and all that mess there, but there's one right over here. We're just gonna whack. Cook that bloat fly. Get that level up, and we'll go ahead and cook all that red roach. There we go. Plenty of food now. Now that we got this place cleared out, gonna come over here. And set up shop. Did it freeze? Nope, there we go. Alright, now you're going to see some of our other stuff. Now this thing right here, we have a lot of new stuff that we wouldn't have gotten beforehand. We could actually bring in NPCs like animals and stuff and give our place a bit of actual lived-in vibe. And you can actually like bring in the guards and merchants that actually sell stuff. You can spawn in settlers. It's really helpful. And you can, and it actually puts in all these. And it's not free. It's still going to cost you to do stuff. So it isn't like you're doing everything for free. But here is another one of our mods. We can actually place stuff that you couldn't normally grow. And it will count towards actual food. And it actually gives us more planters than just the standard square one. But yeah, there's so much stuff here that we didn't have before, and including more actual pumps and stuff. And some of this was actually inspired by Fallout 76. And these actually refill over in-game time. But you have to expend a good bit of ammo to actually do it. We actually have more power, more generators as well. And like colored ones. And I really like the addition of all this stuff. Because the original game felt a little naked with what you could do. And I tend to stay away from their experimental items. And I have this stuff from my creation club, whatnot. And again, it just kind of livens the place up a little bit. But one of the handy things we have, and I made this so it wouldn't take all day with me gathering resources and boring everyone, is, I think, behind this house? Yep, that's where that is. And we're going to enter creative mode and pick this up. If it will actually, there we go. And we're going to take this back to base with us. And place it down somewhere. Guess we'll put it right here for right now. Let's see. There we go. We'll just place it right there for right now. And in this is what's going to make our Minutemen strong. This right here is going to let us call in the troops. And I won't be using it a lot at start with. But we're not going to do this until we're actually leading the Minutemen. Where is it? I know it's in here somewhere. Maybe it's not under that. It's supposed to be. Oh, I know where it is. Hang on. I think it's in here, but we have to do it. There it is. Okay, this was so I wouldn't have to look up everything and gather everything. And we're just going to take this. Dang it, wrong button. It is taking so long to open that workshop menu. That is worrisome. It keeps making me think I'm going to glitch out here. . There it is, and we drop that. And scrap it. And then we have enough to do with whatever we want for a while. Well, let's go ahead and level up one time, shall we? And we can go... What do we want to upgrade first? We can upgrade our armor. But I think we're going to do... Yeah, I think we're going to do gun nut. And we can go ahead and... upgrade our pistol. And as you can see, with one rank of gun nut, you can already do some serious powering up to the 10mm. And we're going to make a hardened automatic receiver. Let's see, approved hip fire. Let's go with the long light barrel. Our sharpshooter's grip. The large mag. Let's throw on our reflex sights, a compensator, and this is another one of my Creation Club stuff. And this is another thing. With a mod I have on here, we can actually take legendary effects off of some weapons and put them on others. So say we have a explosive legendary effect on a machine gun. We can take that off of it and actually put it onto a sniper rifle. Let's see, and this is another one of the Creation Club mods. Always wondered why we can make all the other pipe weapons, but we couldn't make a pipe shotgun. Well, that mod fixed that. Let's see. Do powerful receiver. Increase the barrel for more narrow spray. Reflex sight. Oh, that looks gnarly. And there's actually supposed to be a way you can get a triple barrel on this thing somehow. We can't even upgrade this yet. That. Alright, we're going to increase the range on this because this is going to be our sniper rifle for right now. Throw on that drum mag. Long range scope. Let's see. Recoil control, better per shot recoil and inferior range versus reduced range. Let's go with the compensator. And there we go. Automatic pipe rifle. Oh, that's an automatic receiver. We don't want an automatic receiver. We want the powerful receiver. There we go. Because we don't have enough rounds to actually make this a sniper, to make this an automatic rifle. There we go. Now here comes the cool thing. This is another mod where you can actually take and put weave and stuff on it. So we can, and I also have the mod to actually go ahead and give us the ballistic weave, because we're going to be relying heavily on the Minutemen. I didn't think we wanted to dive too deep into the other factions, so that actually adds a good bit of armor to it eventually. And of course we're going to be in the Minutemen, so we'll just throw that on there for our charisma. And we're going to go no straps because they clip like crazy. And you can actually put lining on this too, thanks to that mod. And we're going to color it blue. And you can actually, like, as you can see here, you can put numbers on it instead. And you can put weaves on these as well, which is insanely helpful. But where this really shines is we can actually change our vault suit. So we can say make it black. We can put whatever number we want onto it. I have my reasons for doing 87. Again, we can actually get legendary effects and copy them over to other outfits. Throw on our ballistic weave. Throw on our insulated lining. And we can actually change the decal. So we could turn around and not do that and put the Minutemen logo on it. And so now we have this. And I love that as a mod. We can even change the gold on it if we want to. So now you can change all kinds of stuff. But this would be the UCO mod. And I really, really enjoy it. Because this isn't the only outfit you can actually do it with. You can do it with so many other stuff. Well, let's keep it gold for now. Now we look more like, and then yeah, I am drawing a blank here. I was gonna say something, but then I completely lost it. And you can actually change the colors on a lot of stuff, really. Like we can make our green dress. Well, we can't in that. Certain things you can color, certain things you can't. And you can even put a legendary effect on a Pip-Boy. And this, I have a lot of stuff, but I really like the Overseer's veneer paint for our Pip-Boy. But you can actually color it any way you want to. And we're gonna get this set up for dog meat. And we can actually make our ring useful. You can change the color on it if you want to. I'm not going to. But you can put a weave on the ring. But again, I'm not going to. I'm basically, all I'm doing is making it so our ring gives us a little energy resistance. Well, there's a lot of stuff that you can create in this. But let's get this base up and running, shall we? Okay, first things first. I need our actual thing here, and I got to figure out what it's under. Crafting, perhaps. There it is. Okay, we're gonna place this in here, I guess, for right now. Let's scrap this. And apparently scrap that settlement is not working, so that's going to be annoying. We can't get rid of all this grass and whatnot, but there we go. And these are a couple of new actual workbenches that where we can make ammunition, we can make weapons, but obviously you have to reach a certain level with certain things to do it. But we can actually create weapons and armor at these benches, which is again insanely helpful. But this right here, you can actually spend money to get basic items. And right now we only have 30 caps. But we can actually order stuff and get it put in for money. But you would think you could actually order stuff and have like Trash Can Carla go around and look for it and keep an eye out for it for you. But strangely enough, it doesn't actually let you do that. So that mod fixes that. And that would be the super duper mart that lets you do that. So we need to actually clean this place up a little bit. So, oh, it is working. Never mind. There was just something going on in the house there. Let's get to scrapping. And we can get them a Good little place for when they show up. Actually, that's a pretty decent chair. We'll keep it. And where this comes in handy is you can scrap things that you couldn't normally scrap and get useful, not only useful materials out of it, but you can clear out an area and build better as well. And another thing it does, which is insanely useful, is if you fill up your size bar, you can actually go around and erase certain things, even as the things like you couldn't normally erase. Like, I'll give you an example over here. Like, normally you couldn't scrap this stuff right here, but you can actually clean it up and have a flatter area to clean things, including even this tree. So I mean, it's insanely handy. And there's an extension to this mod called Scrap the Commonwealth, to where I don't like using it because it makes it so just touching the touchpad initiates this no matter where you're at, which can quickly become annoying when you're trying to like adjust your camera and everything. But you could actually scrap anything in the Commonwealth that's outside. So all those places where they had useful stuff that you couldn't actually get to before, like cars sitting in the middle of nowhere, or all those aluminum objects that were just there and you couldn't do anything with them and it was such a waste, you can actually scrap it then. But again, it's not a mod that I like to use, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't use it if you like it. So we got this place cleared out. Let's get them some beds in here. Oh, floor coverings. Nice. Let's go over here and under USO integrated furniture, bedding. As you can see, we can actually make pillows and cushions and actual beds, and even bed for our children. And they actually give you skins of other things that you wouldn't have before, so we can actually have a Minutemen bed, or an American flag bed, or stuff from paintings. Like, USO is really amazing. They even give you beds from the Institute. And bunk beds that actually count as 2 beds. But for right now, we're just gonna throw down a few Institute beds, or excuse me, a few Minutemen beds, because this is going to be our Minutemen's HQ. So we put one there, and then we adjust them. Oh, can we not? Oh, I see what I did here. I reversed them. There we go. A couple of beds in there. Couple of beds there. That'll give them 4 so far. I think there's 5 or 6 with him. We'll scrap this. Clean up this area a little bit here. Apparently I can't scrap that, so alright. We can actually put down pre-war building stuff. Which I actually like, that we can do stuff like this. That we can actually put down houses, places. You can actually put a red rocket somewhere even if you want to. Let's see, we want to build a guy here we could put here. Put that down. It'd be nice if we can put that down. Have to clear out a lot of stuff to put some stuff down, which is annoying. As you can see, we can actually build houses, places with the USO. But again, you have to clear out a lot of area to do that. You can actually like put down stuff like this as well. And you could use like a bus as a little apartment or something. You can actually put down like planes, places, debris. Actually build a military base looking thing with vertibirds and really just a straight up UFO. Okay then. I actually put a pre-war train down. Interesting. Does it have a door on it? It does. Oh, you could make an interesting little home with that. And we can put down vertibirds and tanks, APCs. And let's see here. Cloth structures, neat. You can actually build tents and whatnot. It's actually kind of cool. Kind of. They add any prefabs to this? Just that. Oh, okay then. So I guess we'll put a few places over here as well. We can clean this up. And again, this is all thanks to Scrap That Settlement, which again I highly recommend, as it just makes building in places so much easier. Because otherwise we'd have to just leave all these leaves here, and it would become an impossible task to be able to actually build much of anything in some of these places. I mean, there's some stuff you still can't scrap because it's, I mean, they're not miracle workers. But I mean, that's a lot better than it was. I'm not gonna go too crazy with the designs here. I'll create some stuff offline and really make some nice things, but we're just getting this place set up because we're going to be bringing them here. And they're going to need a basic setup, and it's easier to do it now before they show up than after. I think that's gonna get in the way. I think that's what I messed up on. I did it backwards at the other place, and now I did it backwards here. Of course, I'm good about doing stuff ass backwards. There we go, that'll work for right now. Okay, that's 6 beds. That's more than enough for them. But just in case, we're going to throw down a couple more. And then later on, when we get done with all this, I'll actually, like, really trick this place out as our first base. But where we're going to set up shop for our Minutemen HQ is obviously going to be the castle. And I have some really big surprises in store for that I hope you will all enjoy. But for right now, we've got this set up. We're going to need some power. And if anybody has any questions or wants me to do anything, by all means, mention it in the comments, and I'll see if I can't do it. There we go. Okay. Let's get some power going through here. Generators. Let's see what I can actually make right now. Not going to be able to make a lot. I can make this and get it to work through the entire place. Yeah, the workshop lag is a little worrisome at first, but I mean, it could be worse. It could freeze when you do it, but at least it doesn't do that. So let's see, we need to do power pylons, I'm guessing. Do those. What do we have here? Firing targets, vault power conduits. Let's just do power pylons. And as you can see, I have a mod on that actually greatly extends how far these actually activate from. We'll take this power conduit and put it over here. Scrap that. We're going to put down a street light. And I have some stuff from Nuka World too. I don't want to use that one. I want one that actually requires wires. I guess we'll use that one. And that will give me a guide for where I put this. I guess we'll stick it right there. And then we'll put a street light right here. Right here. Right here. And right there. I'm going to scrap that one. And we can use these for multifunctional reasons. And now we can power my house. And this one. And just for good measure. Whoop. Did not mean to place that there. No. There. There. I also have a size limit mod that, while it doesn't make it infinite, there is considerable additions added. I mean, your game will glitch and log you out before you run out of space on it. There we go. We'll place one more pylon there. And that will be enough for now. Okay, that's just too low for something like that. But I guess we're gonna have to do it. So probably just use these. They light stuff up real good. I probably should actually increase the range on some of these, because they don't reach super far, but they do reach a good way. It increases the range somewhat. And I mean, you can make up the distance by doing something like this. If you get it right, you can anyway. Oh, Lord have mercy. There we go. And that'll do. Again, we might have to do it on the other places, but it's lit up now at least. So there's that. Take this and put it in here. Never understood why we couldn't put that like further back there. We'll put it right there, and that's good enough. And this place is going to be our workshop for not just us, but anybody we actually move here as well. We'll stick this right here for now. Our armor workbench. Place it right here. Take our weapons workbench. Can we slide it in there next to it? probably if I move that. We'll use that for storage right there. There we go. Clean this mess up. And see, that right there is another thing you couldn't normally delete. But thanks to that mod, actually stick this right here. And go ahead and level up again. Sitting on a couple of levels. We'll grab armorer and blacksmith. Here comes the real fun. Because we can actually start making some good stuff. And that would be our armorsmith bench and our weaponsmith bench. And we're going to stick our weaponsmith bench right there. Our armorsmith right here. There we go. And I think we'll put ammo bench right here. There we go. Now this is cool. We can make our backpacks. You can actually make cloaks for this game. Scarves. We can make armor for our dog. You can make gloves. All kinds of stuff. Including things like this. But what we want is some just leather armor. But in order to make that, we're going to need armor. So sadly, we're going to have to wait a while before we can actually make stuff. It's not free. We can make some raider gear. But personally, I don't want raider gear. Make us a hat, though. What type of hat we want to make? Let's make us military cap. Oh wow, you got to have science level 4 to make shades? That's insane. Well, we got us a cap now. See what kind of weapons we can make. I don't want to make anything too advanced though. Make us a hunting rifle. Yeah, let's make us a hunting rifle. Oh, we can make a machete. I think that's all we can do for now. But this is the star of the show right here. We can actually make ammo. And some's easier to make than others. And it actually gives you a good bit. I mean, one will make you 10 rounds. There we go. Come over here. Let's see, that takes 308, so we can go ahead and turn this into an assault rifle now, because we're going to turn that other one into a sniper rifle. So we'll take the long scope off. We'll throw on a glow reflex sight. And we're going to take the powerful receiver and put that hardened automatic receiver back on. And then we put the muzzle brake on. And we've got an automatic rifle. And we need 38 calibers. So let's make a few of those. There we go. I'm gonna have to make some 308s as well, but for right now, just throw on that powerful receiver. Put on the long light barrel, a full stock. We'll do the large magazine, a medium scope. Don't need the bayonet. What paint job should we use? Hey, hon, I'll let you decide. What paint job should we use for this?
I like the green one, the first.
The Army?
Yeah.
Alright, we'll go with the Army. And we got our sniper rifle. And we'll scrap that. Scrap that security baton. And we got some good weapons now. Alright, they're gonna need some water and some food. I think we can harvest a couple of things back here and then replant. It won't be a lot, but
I need to assign someone to this.
okay. And while the whole switching over with the workshop lag is annoying, it's not so crazy that it drives me completely nuts. I mean, it is a pain in the butt, but still. Store that. Store that. Store that. And then what I want to do is I want to make this over here into a farm for us. I'm going to throw down a few planters. I like this because it actually grows melons. There we go. I literally had this where it was doing it just a second ago. There we go. Those come in handy so much there. Okay, we got food going now. Need to throw down some water. What kind of water can we use here? A windmill water pump. That's actually kind of cool. That's actually pretty damn cool right there. Get everything out of the way and put it down, that is. There we go, let's try that now. There we go. Oh, that's cool, it actually turns. You can actually pick different colored ones too. Neat. And it requires no water, no power. And you get just as much as a water condenser. Oh wait, this thing actually works on land? Holy crap! That is badass, actually. I wonder why they didn't do that before. Alright, well, let's say that this feeds into that, and that's how we get our water out of the thing there. And I'll run some lights coming down this way, and that'll be how we get our water in. And now we've got 20 water going to this place. Which isn't a lot, but we don't need a lot yet. And then we'll light this place up. Like so. we go. We got water, we got food growing, not a lot, but more than we had. We've got power. Now we need to put up a little bit of defense for these people. And you actually get a good option of actual customizable turrets from this as well. Well, let's see how far we can go to put some stuff down. Let's see, we can get lights. We can't make a lot yet. We got bubble turrets we can put down. Guess we can put a couple of bubble turrets down. But I mean, these are better, so let's just go ahead and put down some heavy machine gun turrets for now. Three there. Couple here. There. Doesn't have to be insanely functional. We just need the defense to be above 100 or so. So raiders won't decide to jump in and go nuts. $136 ought to be enough for now. No, I do not have infinite resources on. What I did, though, was because I didn't want people to get bored while I was doing this for entertainment reasons. Normally I wouldn't do it, but I picked up a mod, if I can find it here. I think it's under resources. Here it is. A shipment of everything. It's a really small mod, and if you don't care about immersion, or you're doing a live stream like this and you don't want to waste time gathering up resources, you just put it down and you scrap it, and it puts 99,999 of every single resource into your thing. I mean, I thought it would be pretty boring if people just watched me dig through a bunch of garbage cans for 3 hours trying to find that one piece of adhesive to upgrade a gun so we can move on to the next area. But for right now, this place is set up so we can move on. I'm going to come in here and put down some stuff so we can actually store some things here, and we'll move on and go get dog meat. And Preston and the gang. But again, feel free to ask any questions. I actually enjoy answering questions and interacting with the people watching. And I appreciate you for joining and watching this as well. We'll throw us down a bed. Put us a locker there. Stick us a safe under the foot of the bed. Stick us a dresser right there for our clothes. Yeah, I'm using ESO. Or, excuse me, USO mods. So yes, it automatically unlocks everything. I didn't like I said, I didn't think people wanted to watch me do all that. But I mean, if y'all'd rather, I can actually undo all that during a future playthrough, and we can do everything the hard way. I mean, I ain't against it, but this'll work for now. We can store that, store that, store that, all these. Leave our wedding ring here. We gotta store all that junk in the workbenches, or in the big bench over here. We want to get our pre-war money out. There it is. And I'll go through all this stuff and put it in there properly later when y'all are not watching. Dang it. You can. But I have my weird ways of doing things. Oh yeah, you can do it like that too, yeah. But I'm not going to be setting up much settlements right now anyway. I'll be setting up settlements off screen, so people don't have to sit here and watch it all. There we go, our weight's more manageable now. So we can level up again. This time we'll get Lone Wanderer. And what else? Well, we're going to need local leader, so let's go ahead and put another point in charisma. And then we can get local leader next time. But yes, you can transfer it from settlement to settlement that way. I'm not sure if it works with just resources or though. It's been way too long since I played this game. So we got our pistol, our automatic rifle, our shotgun, our sniper. Our stim packs are automatically set. Do our Rad Away and our Rad X. Oh snap! I almost walked off without making any actual 308s. There we go, that'll be enough. Oh, we need shotgun shells as well. Shoot. One would say I'm almost going off half-cocked. Ah, we can't even make shotgun shells yet. Shoot. Oh well. We'll just have to use it sparingly until we come across some more. Stick to our 9mm or 10mm. And I hardly ever mod the bridge here, because every time I get a bridge fix mod, something happens and it just doesn't work properly, and like Preston and the gang will not cross it. You'll watch them try to walk this way and they continuously walk into the wall forever. But I don't know if you noticed what we just passed, but this is one of the this is a mod that I got in place of like a player home. There's about 100 and something of these scattered across the wasteland, and if you open them up and walk in, you can actually
only opens with a key.
Oh, that's right. We have to get the key. I know where it is. But that's a little surprise for later then. But we're going to get the key when we go get Preston. And so keep that in mind. But those are all over the place. Hello, dog meat.
Hey, boy. What are you doing out here all by yourself?
My favorite companion. And I have a mod on that increases his HP from 100 to 500 and changes his melee damage from 1 to 50 to 55, somewhere in there.
You seem like an okay guy.
So it actually makes dog meat more useful, but does not make him immortal. He will still go down. You're talking about the prevention, the shelter that I walked into? No, it does not give me full health and AP. Are they gonna show up? Huh. Usually the mole rats show up. That's weird. Watch, I'm gonna walk away and they're gonna pop up. Come on. Guess we can test out that sniper rifle right here, can't we? Not bad. 59 from here. Does some decent damage too. I was always a fan of Boone in Fallout New Vegas, so I've always been a sniper rifle fan in these games. especially if you can get a silenced one. Because honestly, in a survival situation like this, I would want to be just as far back from battle as I could get. And to me, it pays to go quiet with high damage.
Won't be able to pick this.
Got the bobby pins, at least for later. Thank you. Thank you for the subscribe, and go have fun. Hope I inspired you to go play with some mods yourself. Maybe that's why I like a sniper rifle. And we got a few leather pieces.
Hey, up here, on the balcony. I've got a group of settlers inside. The Raiders are almost through the door. Grab that laser musket and help us, please.
That's the one thing I never liked about the Minutemen. I don't understand why they used all those laser muskets. At least make it so they will crank it more than once. Oh, we got everything but the left arm. Got a pretty good setup there, and that's our actual. And I don't know if you noticed it beforehand, but the Pip-Boy got a repaint job, black with wood varnish, or whatever. But we'll come in here. Don't really need to grab all those resources. And not looting is something I'm gonna have to get used to on this playthrough. I usually steal everything that ain't nailed down. But we don't got the loot like that through this playthrough. But I am so used to stealing everything that's not nailed down. Let's go help Preston. Ah, shoot. Oh, I got the automatic on this pistol. We'll end up having to switch that out. I have to switch this thing back to a single shot. No more leg for you. Harsh. It's not Creed.
I'm in.
Oh wow, that was lucky. That was just a shot in the dark. There we go, we got the core. And what is it we're looking for? A leather left arm is what we're looking for. We got 29 shells. Let's test out our pipe shoddy.
I'm telling you, man, let's just get the hell out of here. We got no reason to hang on. Hey.
Oh yeah, I'd say that thing works. I'm gonna really need to pick up more shotgun shells for this thing. Surprise! Well, that wasn't very nice. How you gonna chuck a Molotov at me, man? Didn't do nothing but set yourself on fire there, bud. Oh, look, we picked up a Molotov cocktail. Is he down there? Or, okay, he was down there. Or she was, excuse me, I apologize. Did not mean to assume your gender, madam. I also like the reskin of the outfits they actually get.
Preston Garber, Commonwealth Minutemen.
Glad to help.
Well, if that's true, we could use some more goodwill. As you can see, we're in a bit of a mess here.
The world's changed so much. None of this makes sense.
You all right? Listen, we need your help. And then maybe we can help you, huh? What brought you out here?
My son Sean's been kidnapped. He's not even a year old.
That's messed up. I'm sorry. I know how this world can be. A month ago, there were 20 of us. Yesterday, there were 8. Now we're 5. First, it was the
He looks a little like Bubba Gump now that I actually look at him real close. He just doesn't have the same underbite.
Sorry. Sounded rough.
Thanks.
Wait, does that make me...
Good to meet someone
Oh
who really
crap, I'm
cares.
Forrest Gump.
Anyway, We figured Concord would be a safe place to settle.
Hey, I wouldn't shake your head. That makes you Jenny.
But, well, we do have one idea.
Let's hear it.
Sturgis, tell him.
There's a crashed vertibird up on the roof. Old school. Pre-war. You might have seen it.
Oh, we might be running into a problem here.
Like one of its passengers left behind a seriously sweet goodie. We're talking a full suit of Cherry T-45 power.
Why are you not looking at me?
I like it.
Yeah, I thought you might. Protection with an added bonus. Get the suit. You can rip the minigun right off the vertibird. Do that, and those raiders get an express ticket to hell. You dig?
Minigun. Now we're talking.
I know, right? Only there's one hitch. The suit's out of juice. Probably been dry for 100 years. It can be powered up again. But we're a bit stuck.
So, what's the solution?
What you'll need is an old pre-war FC. A standardized fusion core. Your high-grade, long-term nuclear battery used by the military and some companies way back when. We know right where to find it.
But we can't get to the damn thing. It's down in the basement. Locked behind a security gate. Look, I fix stuff. I tinker. Bypassing security ain't exactly my forte. You give it a shot.
Actually, I already grabbed the fusion core. We're set.
Well, all right. Maybe our luck's finally turning around. Once you jack the core into the power armor and grab that minigun...
Now, here comes another bridge we need to cross and hope this works. We're going to have to really hope this works. Because there's a chance I could get in that power armor, jump down, and we will not be able to continue because the raiders will not load. Now, this is what we needed. This is going to unlock that area for us. And we're going to have something real fun down there waiting for us to play with. Hello, Mama Murphy.
Dog meat sure did find us some help. Just look at ya.
He's a good dog. Smart, too.
Oh, indeed. Dog meat's good at finding folks who need him. And he'll stick by you now. I saw it.
You saw it?
It's the Cam's kid. They give old Mama Murphy a sight. Been that way for as long as I can remember.
That's incredible.
I can see a bit of what was and what will be. And even what is right now. And right now, I can see there's something coming. Drawn by the noise and the chaos. And it is angry.
What is it? Mama Murphy, I need more, please.
It's horrible, kid. Claws and teeth and horns. The very face of death itself. That's all I can manage. That's all. I need to rest now. And you have a
You look like a corpse already, lady. Jeez.
There are more of them, right?
Darling, I'm all you're gonna need. If there was any more of me, it would blow your head clean off your shoulders. Let's go say hello to the locals, shall we?
Up here. Boss! We got somebody up here! Why don't you get down here? Show me that fancy gun up close.
Oh, you want to see my gun? Come and get it.
Give you that!
What in God's name are you shooting at, person? That's another right arm, man. Just hoping for a left arm. There we go. Close to being overweight. Got a storage key for here. Check it out when we come back. Oh! Oh, never mind. I thought that was something else. Can we give you that we don't need? Money ain't worth a lot. We'll store that. Ain't worth a lot. We'll give them back. That'll do us.
Take it easy, Mama. You okay?
Fine, Preston. Quit fussing.
That was a pretty amazing display. I'm just glad you were on our side.
The feeling's mutual, Preston.
You can never have too many friends. Not in a comic book. Listen, when we first met, you said you were glad to help. Well, you did. And we owe you our lives. So here. It ain't much, but it's the best way I can say thank you.
I didn't do it for money.
Hey, sorry. I'm used to everyone being in it only for themselves. You know, you remind me of my friends. The other Minutemen. The ones who gave their lives for something bigger than themselves. You should come with us to Sanctuary. We could use the help.
All right, Garvey. I'm in.
Oh, that's wonderful. But there's more to your destiny, isn't there?
Okay, I'm listening.
Poor man out.
Sorry about the train in the background. Hopefully when we move, you won't have to hear that anymore.
The sun's energy. He's alive.
I knew it. Please tell me where he is. I need to find my son.
Okay, why would it say thank goodness if it didn't say thank goodness in once in that entire phrase? See, that's what I mean about that whole thing.
He's out there. And even I don't need the sight to tell you where you should start looking. The great green jewel of the Commonwealth. Diamond City. The biggest settlement around.
What's in Diamond City? Is Sean there?
Look, kid, I'm tired now. Maybe you'll bring me some chems later. The sight will paint a clearer picture.
Mama Murphy, we talked about this. That jump. It's gonna kill you.
Preston, we're all gonna die eventually. You don't need the sight. Our new friend here, he's gonna need it too. Now let's get going. Sanctuary waits.
All right, folks. Thanks to our friend here, it's safe to move out. We're heading for that place Mama Murphy knows about. Sanctuary. It's not far.
She knows about it? You mean she had one of her visions while she was stoned out of her gourd? And now you want us to just head out on another wild goose chase based on no better
Don't you talk bad about Mama Murphy.
Oh, hold on. Everybody just take it easy. We're all in this together, right? So Marcy, you got a better
You
idea
lucky
what
Sturgis stopped me.
Anybody?
Talk shit about Mama Murphy like that. You ought to be ashamed. No woman's kept y'all alive this long.
Come on, June, it's time to go.
Oh, okay.
Hey.
Forgot to do something. There we go.
I'm sure Preston can handle anything we find until we reach Sanctuary.
And away we go, people. Yes, I know. It's impressive. No more sandbags. I'm gonna have to come back and raid their place later. Probably gonna call it quits when I get them back and get their food situated. We've been at this almost 3 hours now, after all. This is the longest let's play that I've done so far. And most of it was me screwing around in Sanctuary Hills. And I'll do a little grinding off screen and everything as well. Fix up Sanctuary Hills. Maybe get a few more settlements. That way you ain't got to watch all that. I ain't from there.
Just stay with me. You'll be fine.
June and Marcy's story is actually really sad. They lost their they watched as their kid died, so, and June lost his wife, and that's why he's so shooken up and shell shocked. Is because during this whole thing, June's wife died. His wife got killed, and so did their kid.
Your idea of headlands, there's good decent salvage in there. Let's get to Sanctuary first, though. I think we're close.
I wish the light on the head actually lit up when you have it turned on. I just find it kind of stupid that it doesn't. Oh no. Remember that glitch I told you about where they don't like to cross the damn river? Crud. Are y'all gonna go the right way now? Oh, the prevention thing screwed them up. Get around, Sturgis. Get around it. Come on.
Hold on to that power armor now.
Oh, well. Hopefully he'll figure it out. There he comes.
I'm glad you decided to come with us.
Well, that's one problem we're gonna have to watch out for.
Pretty nice place she's found for us. I think we could settle down here. Make it a place to call home. What do you think?
I don't know. It's strange being back here.
What do you mean? You used to live here or something?
Yeah. Before the war. Before everything was ruined.
What do you mean? Before what war? Are you saying...
I lived here over 200 years ago. I was
Frozen or something, for most of it. Just woke up a little while ago.
Damn. Like one of those old pre-war ghouls. You say you were frozen. Anybody else make it out with you?
My son. Somebody took him away while I was still trapped. I've been looking for him.
Damn. Sorry. I hope you find him. Let me know if there's any way I can help. Anyway, I am glad you're here.
Alright, come on. Don't glitch out on me now. We made it this far.
And I hope you don't mind, but I've got another favor to ask. I've had word from a settlement asking for help. There's still hope in there are Minutemen out there. The only chance to start rebuilding the Minutemen is to show people that they can count on us when they need us. Trouble is, I've got my hands full here. Do you think you could go help out the settlement?
I'd be glad to help.
That's fantastic. The Minutemen could use more people like you. By the way, if you want to help out around here at all...
Alright, let's go put this power armor up, because it ain't going to be any use to us right now until we get it fully fixed up. It ain't doing nothing but holding us back at this point. We use some of those caps we got to go buy some more food to put in those planters. Alright, now we got a full set of T-45B. Let's decide on the paint job. I think I want to do military paint for this. So we'll paint it all military. That way we get a little extra strength in it, and that means we can carry a little more with it. Is there anything we can actually do to this? I don't think we're going to be able to put any actual mods on this. No, we can put optimized bracers on it both. That'll do for now. We'll take the fusion core so they can't go around walking in it. And we'll step in here. Get us a couple of mute fruit and a carrot. And with that, we should have enough food for everyone to eat here. With all this growing. Bring this up one last time and then plant some food. I reckon I'm going to have to put one more down. I'll just put that down, I guess. Oh. There we go.
You worry about me, and you take care of yourself.
Okay. Thanks, Sturgis. Thanks for checking in on me.
Now let's get I guess we'll make June work it.
Of course. We look out for our army. Always.
There we go. Now we got food production going, and they're all set and happy. Now, we'll come in here and grab everything we left, because I have a surprise. And yes, we will be over encumbered, but well, I thought we'd be over encumbered, but alright. So, the last thing I'm going to show you, with the last minute we have, is, you remember the preservation area? Well, I'm going to show you what's so special about it, and why I recommend this mod. Oh shoot, we could have used those frag grenades against the Deathclaw. Okay. So you come in here, close it, and then you unlock it with that, and it drops down with an elevator. See, this makes more sense. Those preservation shelters actually led to a shelter. And a nice one at that. And I do think we're going to go get that power armor and bring it in here. But that's it for this stream. I hope you enjoyed it. Sorry it took so long to get to the actual gameplay of it. I promise when we come back tomorrow, I'll have this place set up nice, maybe a couple of other places, and we'll continue the story and bring the Minutemen back to fruition. Thank you for joining me, and have a nice night.